Hello everyone. I wanted to do a video on trail mix and I started it and then I hit the wrong button instead of hitting the unpause button. So I figured I'd start again. I wanted to make trail mix. Reason being is because I was having a really hard time of finding a lot of the fruit trail mixes. I like that more than all the nuts. So unfortunately I had to buy like some smaller bags of like tropical stuff, and I figured I would mix up my own trail mix. So before I hit the wrong button, let me backtrack on exactly what I did. I took 1 cup of this classic blend and I put it into a Ziploc baggie. I did dried cherries. I think that was a half a cup I did of that. No, for the cherries I did a cup because I love them. And then I did dried blueberries. I did a half a cup of dried blueberries in the baggie. And before I hit the pause button was to go find where my dried apricots were. I also found this bag. It is Tropical Trail Mix, dried pineapples, dried papaya, banana chips, cashews. I did dump a cup of this inside my baggie, which is right there. And I broke some of the papaya down a little bit, but I did a full cup of this inside my baggie. Back to speed. It's unfortunate when you hit the wrong button. So yeah, originally how it started was I bought this bag and I couldn't find the dried fruit that I wanted. So after I did a cup of the Tropical Trail Mix that has a little bit like banana chips and whatnot, I did do a cup of that. I did a half a cup of this Brookside dark chocolate. May not say the name right. I don't know if it's guave and blueberry flavor. If you see that name, you could probably pronounce it better. I did actually a quarter cup of this inside my bag of trail mix. So basically what I'm doing here today, unfortunately because that video got cut off, is I am making a trail mix that is a little bit more up my alley as far as a lot more fruit. I like to keep this on hand, whether it's going for a hike or just a handful. So because I couldn't find the whole bag of just all fruit, I'm basically adding my own. I also did sunflowers, which where is that bag at? I did, it's somewhere, here it is. I did sunflower kernels, low cholesterol, low sodium, good source of fiber. Pretty sure I did a full cup of that in here as well. And I'm just going to mix it up so you can kind of tell your ratio, and I think I have a lot of sunflowers in here. We're just going to give it a little shake. And the next thing I was going to do was add, if you have big pieces of like pineapple or papaya and you want it to be more bite-sized, just take a knife and you can cut them down to be a little bit more bite-sized for you. I think these are like pretty big chunks. So that's what I'm doing with one of the papayas I just found. Probably should have done that before I dumped it in the bag, but this is a very good source of fiber and I just like it. It's a good handful when I'm not really that hungry. I wanted to make up a bag that I could take with me. Also, if your pineapple chunks are big, just cut them down to make them a little bit more of a bite-sized piece, because these were kind of big. And yeah, probably more so like that. So let me just finish chopping up some of this pineapple. And then I figured I'd make my grandson his own bag of trail mix. But right now I'm doing mine because I couldn't find the one with a lot of the fruit. So just look over your bag and just anything that's maybe that big, you may want to cut that down. So it was kind of unfortunate that I had to buy a bunch of little bags just to be able to make my own, but I just really like the dried fruit a whole lot better than what they had available with everything that's going on. Even the trail mix situation was a little bit sold out. I had to go to a couple different places. Even a little bag like this was like $6. So you're better off just making your own. So I'm just looking over right now to make sure, these are cherries, to make sure there's not astronomically big pieces. Because like I said before I hit the wrong button on my video, I was just measuring it out by the cupful. So I cut some down. So let's recap. I wanted to make my own trail mix that was more fruit. I just couldn't find it out there. I could only find something like this. So I decided, why not make my own trail mix? You may already have some of these ingredients already at home. So I took a cup of this, I put it in that baggie. I did a cup of cherries in there as well. Blueberries. I think that was not quite a cup because I still have a half left. I did a full cup of the sunflower kernels. I did do that. And then this tropical trail mix, I did a full cup of this. I just didn't chop the bigger pieces before I dumped them in the baggie. And what else did I do just to backtrack before the camera got cut off? I did do, I think I did half a cup right there, just because they're amazing. So everything that I used, I put off to the side. This is in the baggie right now. And all I did was, I think there's a lot of sunflowers in here in case I didn't say that already, but that's okay. Probably should have did a half a cup of them. And then I purchased some apricots, and I'm definitely going to cut them up before I go and put them inside my bag. I just want to make sure I have trail mix for here. Trail mix in my backpack for when I go hiking or walking with the dogs. And with all the stresses that are going on, this is a big one. So I'm just cutting it in half and then in half again, just so that you know. So that the pieces look like that for the trail mix. And in it goes. So we're going to chop up. I love apricots. I used to years ago be able to find, I think it was at Walgreens, they had all fruit, and it's not like that anymore. So unfortunately, I have to make my own trail mix the way that I want it, the way that I know that I would eat it. And I try to stay away from a lot of nuts. A few almonds aren't too bad. Few peanuts aren't so bad. But I just don't want a whole bag full of just nuts. I wanted some fruit, and that's what we're making today. And I thought I would bring you guys along while I made some trail mix. I know you can't see me just cutting them, so I'm just at my dining room table. But I want to cut enough apricots to either equal out to a half a cup or a cup. I'm just sticking them all in the same pile so I can judge approximately how much that is. So if you want to make trail mix, just mix and match it on what you like. I was going to do a trail mix for my grandson so that he can have it for a snack. And yeah, some trail mix for the house. So I would probably say I am going to do, so I love the apricots. Not a huge fan of coconut, but there is some in there because of this bag. This bag here has dried pineapple, dried papaya, banana chips. Nope, it wasn't actually this bag. It's this bag that we didn't open yet. It has some coconut in that, which is okay. I'm just not a huge fan of coconut. Only if it's in a certain couple things I like it. So I am continuously just cutting some apricots up. I want to stay healthy. I want to know that I can go in and I can grab a bag, like a handful out of the bag, and get an assortment of everything. Every trail mix that I found was literally just all nuts. So I'm a fruit kind of gal, and I know what I like. So I thought, why not make trail mix? So there's the apricots on the top of the bag. I'm going to cut up just a few more, give it a shake, and then check the ratio. So you can do a cup of everything, half a cup of everything, and see if that works for you. Because I would like to leave some apricots behind so that I can chop up, so I can put it into my oatmeal. I stocked up on oatmeal. The big Family Value boxes. It's great. It's got a lot of protein, and I'm going to need all my strength for this move, or no matter where I'm moving to. If you haven't seen that video, please go back and take a look at that. But I'm kind of feeling drained from all of the packing and battling like just a cold. And I know the coronavirus is going on out there. But if you just want to stay healthy a little bit, just make yourself some, not saying it's going to prevent it, but make yourself up some trail mix, unless you happen to be in an area where you can find the fruit. So there is the apricots. Hopefully you can see that. And now I'm just going to give it a shake so I can check. Making a pretty big bag, actually. You want a little bit of everything. And that doesn't look too shabby right there. It's a little bit of everything, probably a little bit more sunflowers. And now I like golden raisins. So I went in, I had an open box, golden raisins. And I am going to add, because I like these, I like the golden raisins over the black. I like to put them in my oatmeal as well. So a cup might be too much. So we're going to go with maybe a quarter cup. Let's try. Quarter cup. Throw some golden raisins. You can literally survive off of trail mix. A little handful every day. Not too bad. A lot of fruit, but on that side you can see that there are a lot of sunflowers. They're like just sticking to the bottom. Now, what else? I do like pecans. So there are some almonds in here. That one was pretty good. There's a little bit of peanuts and a little bit of cashews as well in here. So I think I'm just going to do just a little handful. Or two. I'm not chopping them. They're already like kind of broken up. Just for some extra. There you have it. You can make your own trail mix just by buying the extra fruit and putting it in there. I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make one. So that's that one. Let me put the lid back on the dried apricots. It might cost a little bit more to buy it all individually, but honest to goodness, even before the coronavirus, I searched everywhere for the all fruit one and I couldn't find it. So let's open up this dried cherries. Pretty good. So now I have another baggie And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some, are these the golden or these are the dark raisins? Let me see. These are the dark raisins. Sticking together. And what I'm going to do is make another batch of just different things in it. So this is about 1 cup. Actually, there's only a little smidgen in there. And I'm just going to make it an even cup. So I'm just going to take a handful. I'm going to sprinkle it right into my bag. Okay. 1 cup of golden raisins. Dark raisins. My bad. Can't speak now. 1 cup of dark raisins. Half a cup of golden raisins right in there. There you go. This will also help you out if you bought a lot of baking stuff from like November, December. As long as you check the dates, the sell by date, everything's fine. So I'm going to put a little bit more in there. And then I'm going to add a little bit more of the golden raisins into mine because I do have another whole box that I could use in my oatmeal. So you also want to use up some things. So that was raisins, a cup, and a cup of golden raisins. And now we're going to do try one. A cup of the craisins, the cherry. 1 cup. I'm right into the bag. This is all fruit so far. And then this is the original, but I have a bag open of cranberries. We're going to do a cup. These smell so good. 1 cup. Right in. Look at that. Dark raisins, golden raisins. What else? Cranberries I put in this. And a cup of the cherry raisins I also put in there, which is not much in here. So if you got like little scraps left in the bag, you might as well just dump them in. Well, we're done with that. I love these. You get like a little taste of chocolate. And then you get that berry at the end that has that tartness to it. So, Okay. Cranberries, golden raisins, and we did dark raisins. And now I'm going to do one cup of the tropical fruit, which is right there. Because obviously we'll have more cranberries and things of that nature in that one. And this time I'm going to go a little easy on the sunflowers. I'm going to do 1/4. If you have pumpkin seeds, you can put them in there. That was sunflowers, 1/4. what else? Because I think I'm going to make this one up for my grandson. And let's see. A couple apricots. Again, you know that they come kind of big. Chop them in half and then in half again. We're going to put them in there. So you can literally have two different types of trail mix. If you can't find the bag. Plus you use up some of the things in your pantry closet, which none of it's expired. It's just, I bought so much of it. So I'm putting a little bit of apricot in this one here. As you can see, it's more fruit than anything in that one. So this may be Gavin's bag, my grandson's. That is his name. All berries. And now I'm going to put a little sprinkle of blueberries because I don't think he likes a lot of dried blueberries. Okay. And now, what child does not like chocolate? I still have that other bag. Let's see. Try one. Now I just thought of something. I think. But I'm going to use a different chocolate chip. Let me grab the chocolate chip. Clean up my mess as I'm going along. I left some of them out. But I want to use certain chocolate chip. Let me grab that. Sorry, guys. Some semi-sweet chocolate chips. And I am going to probably start, I think I'm going to do a half a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Just like that. Right in. Now you can give it a stir and kind of see if you need to add anything else. Or a little bit more or something. And this is the bag that is literally nothing but just all fruit in this bag that I did. Sunflowers, banana chips, some semi-sweet morsels. There's dried pineapple, papaya, cranberries. What else did I use? The craisin cherries. I also did some of the, I put some of this in there. And yeah, some dried cherries, some dried blueberries. So there's not very many nuts in this bag. It's mainly just all sunflowers. And that looks pretty awesome. So that's how you can get your whole fruit bag of trail mix, and this one could be your fruit and nut mix, which is what I wanted. I wanted more of an assortment. I didn't want a whole bag of just nuts. So there you have it. If you can't find trail mix that isn't just like this, just full of all peanuts with a few slithers of candy in there, yeah, you can just buy a few bags of, you know, some of the little fruit bags like this one that has the coconut in it, and you can literally make your own. So this is the one that I made right here. Pretty good. And this is the all fruit right here, which is some sunflowers in it. And that's it. So now there's 2 bags of trail mix from just this one bag. Is kind of how it started, because this was a half a cup full cup of cherries, full cup of dried blueberries. I also found a tropical trail with pineapple, dried papaya, banana chips. And this one has a little bit of almonds in that. So be careful if someone in your family has a nut allergy. And cranberries and dried cherries. And that is exactly what is in this bag here, with some semi-sweet chocolate chips. So all you would have to do, try to let the air out. And you can have one in your backpack. You can have one in your home. Nice handful every day. You'll be good to go. Just give it a, once you lock it up, just give it a good shake. And there you have it. There's the fruit with 1 cup of chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate chips, along with a 1/4 cup of sunflowers. This one is fruit and more, well, this is a little bit of nuts, but with more fruit in it. Looks amazing. I'm gonna make sure this is sealed before I shake this. You can also go through your pantry closet if you have anything left over, like I said, cranberries or anything from Christmas, or use them up, throw them in here. That looks amazing. Let me try to flatten it so you can see, because it does have a little air in there. But look at that assortment. That looks amazing. I'm excited. Now I have some trail mix that I will actually sit there and eat, or if I'm getting exhausted from packing, just take a handful. It's very good for you. And this one is just completely all fruit, dried up cranberries and cherries and banana chips, papayas, and a little bit of sunflower, and what was that, some semi-sweet chocolate chips. And you have a full fruit bag with no nuts in that one. So there you have it, guys. I was having trouble trying to find my favorite trail mix, and I decided that I was going to make a couple different batches. So I'm hoping that you enjoyed this video. I'm thrilled because now I can put my hand in and come up with exactly what I like. It's amazing. And I didn't want a bunch of chocolate in mine, but if you can find this, I highly recommend this. This is great. This gives it just a little bit of chocolate inside. My bag, that's all fruit with a little bit of sunflower and a little bit of almonds, some pecans, and that's it. That's how easy it is to make trail mix. Like I said, I couldn't find a bag that had all fruit. It was like more peanuts than anything. So I wanted to bring you along. This is the mix bag with some cashews, sunflowers, some almonds, banana chips, papaya, cranberries, blueberries, cherries, and these, because I never know how to pronounce it. It's amazing. You have a little bit of everything, and look, it's almost, what, a half a bag of trail mix. And then this bag, if you're out hiking or whatever, maybe even you want to grab a handful of this for your oatmeal and put it on there. I guess you could. But this is an extra bag. That is all the dried fruits that are in here with 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. So there you have it. I hope that was helpful, because I know it was helpful for me, because I searched a gazillion stores even before this situation and could just not find the trail mix that I wanted. And it really didn't even take long, even though I had to start the video over. So there you have it. You can make your own trail mix at home. Very easy, very simple, very nutritional. Just wanted to share this because I was making it anyway. And I thought this might be helpful to someone like me who's more into the fruit trail mix. Just couldn't find it anywhere. Figured I would turn on the camera, bring you along. And now I'm quite happy with almost a half a bag of my trail mix. So I hope that's helpful, guys. It's not much information to leave down below in the description, but I can name everything that I used if you like. And I hope that you enjoyed this. Subscribe, smash the like button, and yeah, make some trail mix. You can have one for your vehicle, your backpack, one for inside your house, and get healthy. All right, guys, until next time, I will be seeing you.